Alright, I'm actually really nervous for this one, but this is Interphos. Trial, 8-person, cannot be run with trust. This is at...
The worlds have been bridged.
The worlds have been bridged.
Be at ease, everyone. Your ether will soon be replenished.
We have the big mecha... I forgot what her name is already. Sphene. Queen Eternal. But big mecha Sphene with like 4 arms. Like 4
I will suffer no interference.
android arms.
Disappear.
Got a couple like fans kind of thing, like just these circles behind her. And I watched Demon Slayer Gaming to understand these fights. So if you need to do that, I would do that. Legitimate force. See how that right hand lit up first? Or sorry, our left, her right. That means the right half is about to get hit. Yep. So they light up in order of how they will be shooting. I don't remember what's about to happen now. Okay, this thing. Okay. So that, see how that's warped? That's about to get this. Actually, it's also going to be constantly doing damage to us in here. So you got the warp on the right, warp on the left, warp in the middle. And if you get hit by this, you die. You just straight up die. There is no coming back. I mean, you get res. I don't remember the drones part. Oh, so these circles will target one person and follow them. When they turn green, you can kind of run out of them. So yeah, each person will get their own circle over time. This part isn't the hardest of them. When it gets comboed with other shit, it gets harder.
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end.
Okay, see that right hand? And then her other right hand? So both shots are going to be on the right. No, don't go over there, don't go. Ah, dude, read the room. Somebody didn't watch the fight video.
I will show you the world beyond.
This should change our platform from this square. Yeah, and everybody takes damage to it. We got this little hourglass shape. And then we have this spread out thingy, so each of these people, yeah, they're doing it perfectly. Even, wow, that was so fast. So like they did, each person that's targeted by those lines needs to, and we're gonna get pushed from the middle here. I want to get pushed, yep, like that. We're gonna get pushed, obviously not off the platform. So push, and this is gonna be a donut. Oh gosh, just ran off the platform. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It is. Wow, this sage is doing work here. I'm gonna get some mana back here. Okay, once again, they should go to opposite sides, try to balance it out. Everything else is safe zone. We got them, see the warping is bad. Middle's gonna be fine for this part. And we got continuous damage going on too, so just remember that. Got healer. Middle's gonna be the bad zone right now. It's a thinner cone than it looks like with the warping on the ground, but it's still. Don't risk it. Don't risk it if you don't have to. Prosecution of War? I don't remember what this does. We'll find out. Oh, Tank Buster?
I will show you the world beyond.
Virtual shift, so we're going back to Hourglass? Oh no. Oh, this one. So you see how we're floating? Gotta make sure you know that we're floating. So we want to be up here, so that we float through this window. Good. Oh, okay. And then we're gonna go down. So make sure you're on a platform. So we want to get in this thing here. Dude, I have a free res. Sage, you don't have to res today. It's literally free for me. Right, we're about to float? Yeah, so make sure we're floating.
Do not be afraid. Death is
Dude.
not the end.
Okay, see the right hand's gonna hit first, then the left hand. So this hand lit up over here. Boom, move over. I will res. Leave him alone. I got it. I have a free, literally a free instant res. I got it.
Deploying drone.
Okay, I got boom, boom, boom. Okay, see, this hand lit up first. Notice the other hand is on the same side. I actually haven't used those heals at all yet. Don't go, no, come on, dude. Okay, we got it. And we have this donut. Donut isn't really.
Are you still alive? Activating reserve power.
Okay, here I'm about to do a thing I've never done.
Are you still alive? Disengaging phase.
Any healing ever. Okay, so 4 people will be targeted. They want to go to opposite corners.
Target area. Commencing duration.
I'm about to pop everything I have. Okay, my one? No, I'm not. Go to the 4 corners. I'm gonna do this thing. Poop. Poop. Got just damage. I got an eye thing on me? Oh. I gotta live.
System overload. Aborted process.
Where's the thing? Can I use my limit break to get everybody ready?
Let us rise above.
Maybe not me, I don't know what did it. Okay, everybody's gonna have their own thing targeting them. Just try to spread out. Come on, dude. And you're gonna get hit again. Stop fucking shit, dude. God, you suck.
Deploying drone.
Anyway. You don't watch the freaking fight. Sucks. Where are the drones? Okay, we're just doing this again. Okay. There's gonna be a donut AoE in this, but it really is not a thing. It's the middle. Okay, then get to the donut. I got into the donut. What are you talking about?
Deploying drone.
Oh god. I don't have any mana. And I don't have a way to get it back because I already used that thing.
Let us rise above.
Go away from me. Oh, I have 2? I have that and that. I'm about to die in that. Yep. No. Spread out.
Are you still alive?
I used this and it didn't do anything.
System overload. An error has occurred. System override confirmed.
Am I one? I am one. No, I'm not one. Good job, guys. We have a cutscene.
There! A rift in her reality! She's losing control of the power!
There's like this shattering above.
Stay!
Mecha Scene, and Uklamat comes crashing through it, slashes with her great axe.
I understand. I do. And I know that you won't be swayed from your course.
The giant hand smashes down on Uklamat.
But if there's truly no other way to resolve this,
She's got both hands up with her
then
great axe.
face me! Not as a machine, but as the real you!
She's lifting the hand up.
Lamachi.
There's a little Sphene bot in this giant bot.
Anomaly detected in memory banks.
I think there's something about Sphene.
Data for the endless beam partially restored.
She doesn't want to be doing this.
This is what I desire, and I will not fail.
We know but like the Sphene that we know is just you can just stand up here basically the entire
I
time.
can't bear to lose them. Not again.
By the way, we have a limit break there.
I feel your pain, as if it were my own. At last, I think I know you.
Let's go kill
All of you.
How can you say that to me now?
This didn't work. I tried it.
It's over, Sphene. We will stop you.
And then that's all it is. It's just
No,
dancing. We got
I won't let you.
Staying
I
close
can't.
is the best way.
I will protect
Just
my
everything is
people's happiness.
Nothing, it doesn't cheat.
Leave your burden with us now. We will bear it in your stead.
Luke is kind of standing out front, hovering. Oh wow. I didn't even get a chance to... The giant steam bot is shaking uncontrollably, flapping arms and stuff around. Now it's sinking and winks out of existence. And overhead we have this cool graphic of like this swirling light thing. And yeah, is the other definitely not giving it to her. She died like 3 times. Alright. Let's continue. That was Interphos. If you need a better explanation, Demon Slayer Gaming 1, but you know, there's not a whole lot to... It's just a whole lot can happen at once. And there's also that part where you get a free...
Sphene!
You get a free limit break 3, and it's kind of intended to be used by the healer because there's literally... If you can see what's happening on the screen, congratulations, because it's... You got some dice... And we, you know, obviously, we've had those encounters before where when the dice count down from 6 to 1, they will kill you if you are moving at 1. And then you had, I think there was an eye on me, so everybody technically should have turned away from me, so I kind of tried to run away. And then you have these circles, and yeah, so it's just chaos. You're expected to die. A lot of people are expected to die. I kind of wonder if you could do a tank...
Your voice reached me, Lamachi.
A tank LB3? But I think you don't get the LB3 until after all of the chaos ends, so you couldn't do the tank LB3 to prevent it.
Is it really you?
We have a floating, kind of glitchy Sphene hologram right now. I'm gonna make sure this gets turned back up. The music was a bit, yeah.
No, only in part. My memories as a living person are gone.
I've been remade from those I had as an endless. However, I cannot remain long, for the meso-terminal will soon cease to function.
What we're seeing right now, by the way, we're on a square platform, mostly kind of dark gray, dark black, black, kind of that mix, and then there's some yellow lines, kind of again, computer. It's like designed to look like you're inside a computer, like on a motherboard kind of thing. The atmosphere around us is all like golden yellow. We see kind of like lines of code slowly scrolling up all around us. And then above us it kind of just looks like there are these kind of bullet-shaped points of light that kind of float down, just kind of all around. There's also kind of this wavy thing of light, kind of like a sine wave in the background as well. And she touches the ground.
Once, you wanted to know me, Lamachi. Let my last act be to give an honest accounting. I am, above all, sorry for the suffering I've caused your people and mine. I am ultimately powerless against the inevitable, unable to do aught but visit harm upon the innocent. I am, in the end, a pitiful, selfish creature. One that should never have been created.
I look down and close my eyes, and my options are: you strove to make your people happy, or you carried too many gentle memories, or you're merely a system created to sustain Alexandria. You strove to make your people happy.
Our nations are worlds apart, but they feel so close. Who knows what we could have accomplished had we walked together towards a shared future. And yet, it could never be so. We each had our own to protect.
If only I had met you when I was still alive, then perhaps. But it's no use dwelling upon a miracle that didn't happen. Still, if there's one thing I hope you'll believe, it is this. Brief though it was, I treasured our time together. It pains me to think that its memory will disappear along with me. I know I have no right to ask this of you, but when I'm gone, my people, will you?
She has turned her back, kind of in shame, asking this. Wook takes
We'll take care of them.
steps to her.
Don't worry. And we will never forget the Endless. Neither them, nor the time we spent with you.
She puts her hand on her actually apparently corporeal hologram shoulder.
So be free of your burdens, Sphene. And sleep well.
Sphene's eyes start to water. Grits her teeth. Closes them. The eyes, not the teeth. She puts
I
her hand,
will. Thank you.
puts her hand on Wook Lamott's. Turns her head just slightly toward her. I come up as well. I don't reach out or anything, but Sphene walks away from us. Turns back one more time. closes her eyes. And we start to kind of get glitchy. Wook and I. Sphene spreads her arms. The chalice key half hourglass thing winks into existence, and I take it. It's got this glowing filament inside, like a big, thick, cylindrical filament. Looks like I was starting to ask her something, and Wuklamot reached out. As we both wink out of existence in this plane, we see Sphene clasp her hands.
Farewell, my beloved Alexandria.
Clasp her hands in front of her chest. And she starts to glitch harder and winks out of existence as well, as does the platform. We get a white screen, black screen. But the cutscene appears like it's going to continue, as it should. And we have Aaronville watching over the four of us who are kind of like passed out, but we start to get up. We're in front of that big the Miso terminal. Aaronville smiles, seeing us okay. I pick up the key, stash it. And that terminal starts to flicker, glows bright for a second, and then all of the yellow light, bit by bit, well, all at once actually, it goes out of... It's all dark now. Everything is... yeah. There still seems to be some light from some source. A sun, distant. It looks like the sun is rising. And we have the credits.
So it was that the Meso-terminal fell dark, and the Endless departed for oblivion's embrace. Their resplendent paradise was no more, as the memory sustaining it faded with the golden light. Even so, in a way, they live on.
We're all just kind of talking.
This I felt with conviction, as I basked in the glow of a new dawn.
We have some panoramic shots of this now completely dead city. So I know there were a lot of holograms making the parts of the city look prettier and more vibrant than they actually are, but it's also a city, and everything is like dark gray now. Does that mean that Alexandria was built dark gray? Because didn't they teleport like this city? They protected it with a dome and they teleported the entire city? I don't think the entire city was made from dull gray.
It remains to be seen how interdimensional fusion may have affected other reflections.
Weird.
Kryle's parents spoke of the power's capacity for both good and evil. I cannot help but wonder how Sphene's deeds will be remembered by those they touched.
We're all walking away slowly.
The key that started it all was entrusted to the adventurer.
Away from that door that was like the Golden City
Such
door.
an artifact certainly lies within the Scion's realm of expertise, and no objection was raised to their retaining it for research.
I could never walk this slow. It kills me. Let's get where we're going and like rest there. Rest and talk there.
By order of Vao Kona, the Skydeep cenote was placed under the strict watch of the Landsguard.
All of the Scions and Aaronville are walking. past Mamulja, Bakuljaja.
With the mighty Bakuljaja among their number, they shall not want for strength, even in Soralja's absence.
Gululja's here with us, Kona as well. I thought that I briefly saw that one gal that was part of the resistance. I liked her. There's Elvin. I don't remember her name right now, but I liked her.
Upon learning of their queen's passing, the people of Alexandria mourned and wept.
We see that happening right now.
Having devoted herself to sparing them sorrow, the sight might well have moved Svín to tears. However, with Wuklamat carrying on her legacy, I have faith that her subjects will know joy once more.
She kneels down next to Gululja, or just...
As anticipated, the news that young Gululja had succeeded his father as king was greeted with trepidation.
Yeah, he's stepping forward.
Reception was also mixed when Wuklamat came forward to name herself as the boy's guardian.
That gal. This Elven gal. I don't remember her name.
But the people were mollified to learn that Everkeep's systems remained operational, and there would be no impact on their lives.
Are they still gonna have, like, free resurrections if they die by accident?
One day, when he is older, Gululja will decide for himself what manner of ruler he will be. Till that day and beyond, may the path of the young king be illuminated by the love of family.
He's looking up to Wook. She's looking down to him. Like, nice way, not like looking down at him, you know. Literally. Height difference. What are you gonna do? We have a rainy day in Tuliyola. But I think we're also seeing the rain stop. And yeah, when the rain stops, sun comes out. Looks like we're in the market currently.
Meanwhile, in Tuliyola, the people came together to hail their new dawn servant's great victory. Having honored those they lost, they turned their attention to a brighter future and celebrated for 3 days and nights.
Aaron gets bumped into by a small Mamulja child. We just have people doing their normal jobs, selling, people buying. Graha trying to take a bite of a big taco. Big soft shell taco. Prowl sees some geodes that she likes. Thancred and Urlianje are sharing some beers. Having some beers together, or wine. Got some wooden casks. Estinian is getting danced around by some young Mamulja as Alphino laughs on, watches. Aaronville seems to be the...
Not everything had been resolved, though. Those who had spent 30 years in the Dome struggled to resume their former lives. This and a host of other challenges remained.
The scene is like following Aaronville, is what I was trying to say there. We have Kona, Wuklamat, and myself in front of a new monument. What was that? If the sound briefly winked out for you, like it did for me, I don't know what it was. Earlier it was my fault, because I was turning the sound back up.
But as the new Dawn Servants continue to lead with strength and wisdom, the people may be assured that peace will endure.
Sorry, it's actually the monument that Wuklamat unveiled when she asked Kona to be her co-vow. Arundel and I are having a chat as the celebration is continuing. I look up to the bright blue sky and the sun. I don't know why I'm staring up into the sun. That seems like a bad idea. But the cutscene zooms out from me. We see a rainbow circle, although we can't see the bottom quarter of it because it's blocked by 2 yellow. Cutscene goes black. I think we're gonna have the rest of the credits now. And as usual, I will fast forward as much as I can. But I am gonna record the whole thing, so if you want to just skip to, I don't know what happens after the credits, if anything, so. Stick around if you want to. I believe, I don't know for sure. I think that every time we have had these credits at the end, there has actually been something after them. But for you, you get to just, like, fast forward. I don't know. I'm gonna jump on some other things and do some other things. I can't do anything with my computer because it'll mess up the sound, but my phone has stuff to do. I was kind of sort of enjoying Clash Royale, and then I left the country for like 45 days, and you know, in that amount of time, a lot of things changed, and I was unable to keep up. So I haven't actually played since I got back to the States. And I have like I only have like 500 gold. Should I buy 50 more to 500? Yeah, sure. Oh my gosh, we might be nearing the end. We got like NVIDIA speed tree. Oh, uh-oh. It's been a black screen, by the way, for like the last 8-10 minutes? Black screen with credits, obviously, but never mind, there's more credits. Is this the longest one? I mean, we are 5? No, okay, yeah, no. So the first one gets us up to 50, and then 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this is, yeah, 5 expansions. This is the 5th expansion. I believe they were all 10 levels each. Dawntrail, Shadow, something. Shadowbringers. Oof, I don't remember any of the other names. We don't, no, The one where we meet... Wait, do we meet Estinian in the whole dragon Isabard? Is that what? So that one. Dude, I don't remember. Oh, assistant director. Production executive gets his own little spot. Producer and director gets their own little spot. Bereft of anyone else. Produced by Square Enix Co. Limited. Wait, is that what LTD stands for? I don't know. Alright, we do have an after. We have our hourglass key thingy on a table. We have a map of all the known lands and waters of this great world that we so far know and live on. Aaronville and Wukamat.
I'm sorry, we haven't been able to talk properly. Oh, between the reconstruction work and Papa's funeral, I've hardly had time to breathe.
Aaronville and Wukamat are knocked on my
But
door.
at long last, there's a lull in my duties.
This is my beautiful villa on the dock, like on the water, literally. No, yeah, I guess yeah. In Tuliola.
You've done more for us than we could ever hope to repay. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
When we left the Eorzea behind to take part in the contest, none of us could have predicted what complications would follow.
Yeah.
You truly have a knack for finding trouble, my friend.
What? Don't blame me.
And you wouldn't have it any other way.
So what's next for you? Assuming you're still set on leaving the Gleaner's life behind?
I'm off to fulfill my mother's dream, of course. Like she had intended, I'll embark on a journey in search of the unknown. She's sure to enjoy my stories when we meet again in the ethereal sea.
Well, well, sounds like a plan. But will you have the coin to get by?
I may no longer be a gleaner, but I still have contacts in Sharlayan. Contacts with deep pockets, always eager to pay for information on new or rare species.
You've got it all worked out.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And what of you? Any new adventures in the offing?
I don't know what. I mean, I'm gonna learn other jobs and classes, and maybe even do some gathering and crafting. But
Regardless, until you're ready to leave, you're our guest here in Tulihyolal. And this time, I won't pester you to take up a post. By now, I know you well enough to know you can't stay in one place. No more than you can ignore the plight of those in need. Your path will always lead you elsewhere, and you'll continue walking it. Isn't that so?
An adventurer to the marrow you are. What is it exactly that spurs you on?
kind of follow the storyline. Just gonna. My options are my love for the star, or all the sights I've yet to see, or the legacies I bear. All the sights I've yet to see. And we continue talking. Cutscene pans back over to the map and the key, along with a compass and a water. I think they're called water skins, right? A leather kidney-shaped pouch that theoretically holds water. We see what looks like the crown that Sphene would wear on a black screen. I think that's what that was. And we talked to Wukamat to finish this quest, the Dawntrail quest. Well, as much as I'd love to keep chatting, I need to get going. Still a heap of things to do, and it wouldn't do to leave it all to Kona. By the way, did Gululja decide to remain in Solution 9? Says Aaronville in my really bad accent for him, I'm so sorry. He did. I said that he can consider Tuliolol his home, but he's more comfortable over there. Shale keeps an eye on him for Shale! The elven lady I like so much. Shale keeps an eye on him for us. but we'll visit him as often as we can. He still needs our support, especially while he's agonizing over his inherited authority. Though I told him he needn't make a decision right away, we can't postpone it forever either. I'll do whatever I can to help Gululja, as well as everyone inside the dome. I promised as much to Sphene. For my part, I'll be keeping to Tyrol for a time. Among other things, I'd like to look into the problem with the wildlife in Shaloni. So if you get the urge, Mercy, let's go on another adventure together. There's still plenty of places I would like to show you. Now that sounds like fun. If you ever have need of me, I'll come running. Oh, and before I forget, I also have a gift for you. Can you guess what it is? I cock my head. An alpaca! It comes from Tobley's stable, of course, and it's as sure-footed as they come. Perfect for an adventurer who's always on the move, eh? Here, this is the whistle for calling it. She hands it over. I take it. Right, I'll really get going now, but I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Till next time, take care. We get the alpaca whistle, as promised, 5,000 gil, and a smile orchestration roll. And Dawntrail quest is complete. Cutscene one more time. We see, I think this is Everkeep, with like, kind of like Times Square has a bunch of big screens and whatever's displayed on them, kind of like that. But the people here seem dejected, and probably rightfully so. Like walking around aimlessly, listlessly, slowly, talking to each other. My fellow citizens, sorry, a man's voice says, fellow citizens of Alexandria, ever since our beloved queen's passing, you have understandably abided in grief. Sorrow darkens your once bright faces. But is this what Her Majesty would have wished to see? No, most assuredly not. You know this to be true. If we are to honor her memory, we must reclaim our smiles. To that end, a pillar not dissimilarly shaped to the terminals that we have. This one is the one that has all the fans on it. I've described it before. It's a tall, rectangular pillar. The fans start up. There's a big TV, a rectangle shape as well. Lights around the screen, blue and amber, white. Everybody's attention is drawn to it. It's still fuzzy right now, nothing displayed yet. Just white, gray, and black bars horizontally across, like very thin bars. Kind of like old TVs had. We kind of... What? There's a Lullafil man, Wrangler-hatted man. That's right, friends. After a long hiatus, I am pleased to announce the grand reopening of the Arcadian. The realm's finest fighters stand ready to entertain you in glorious and thrilling combat. Come and join us, I bid you, and let your cares be forgotten. Got a kind of upturned cowboy hat, black, kind of a black tuxedo as well, with a white scarf kind of running down the middle, earrings of some sort, kind of red, kind of reddish, neonish hair. Also got some dark red. Got a really thin mustache that goes like from dimple to dimple. Purple irises. Gives this weird wave and bow. And then he's gone. This symbol flashes on the screen of, like, I guess, the symbol of this fighting thing. And then the screen goes black. As skies aflame proclaim night's end, and thoughts unto adventure tend, the brave make haste or hill and... God, come on, seriously? I don't read slowly. I didn't even make it to the third line. That's so stupid. There are quests to unlock new content in Tuliolol and Solution 9. Fucking pissed off so much, dude. I don't read that slowly. If I weren't reading it out loud, I would probably have read it all, but I couldn't read it all. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, there are more quests. A royal invitation to do something. Alright, cool. Anyway, that is the end. I'm so annoyed I couldn't read all those lines. There was only 4 lines. Sorry, the Dawntrail quest is done. This video is done after an hour and almost 5 minutes. I will see you next time for the next one. Bye-bye for now.